Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 27 of the Manchester United Career Mode here in our Season 3 tenure of Man United. Today is another game against Liverpool as we take them on in the next round of the Carabao Cup after we slaughtered another team early on this season. But it will be a very different team today, because we won't have Tell, who's been scoring some absolute screamers for us recently. We won't have Bruno, who will be on the bench for Ahmad, as Ahmad takes the captain's armband. It will be Garcia, Lukiba, Bassi, Kalioglu, and Kelleher. Lemens will be in the net. Can we do what we did to them in the league? Beat them 1-0 again? Let's find out. But let's move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup.
A manager unafraid of making the big call, as evidenced by the decision to leave a key player out of the starting 11. Risky, you might say, but will he deliver the right result? It's always a fascinating confrontation. Liverpool, who dominated English football in the 70s and 80s, against Manchester United, who rather knocked them off their perch in the 90s and the 2000s. Derek Ray, along with Stuart Robson here in the commentary position. Always a special occasion when they lock horns here at Anfield, Stuart.
Well, you're right, Derek. It's Anfield, it's Liverpool versus Manchester United. They don't get much bigger than this. Let's hope the game matches the hype. This should be good.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
And this is how Liverpool start the game.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of two holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Determined defending. Lukeba. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
The cross is on. And the deflection means a corner. Delivering it. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Chance to cross. Electing to cross into the centre. Well read to put an end to that attack. Sandro Tonali. Here's Isak. That's a good-looking ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can he put it away? And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Now opening things up. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Fofana with it. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Arokodare. Van Dijk with it. Sandro Tonali. Lovely weight. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Read it well.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Gravenberch. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Arokodare. And strong play here. And defending as a unit. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. So underway in the second half, both teams very defensive-minded. Let's hope that changes. Now what can they do from here? Arokodare. Lang. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Liverpool taking on Newcastle United.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Could be dangerous. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Gray. Ferdi Kadioglu. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. The delivery. But it just petered out. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Crystal Palace.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Arokodare. Lang. And space to cross it. That's a very fine claim under pressure. Full-blooded defending. Wirtz. And teammates around him. Sandro Tonali. Now with Wirtz. Trying to tee it up. Pressing like that will help the cause. Isak. It wouldn't quite go in for him. Couldn't make the breakthrough.
Well, that was a decent chance. He needed to make the goalkeeper work, really. We still wait for the opener.
Out for a Liverpool throw. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, nothing productive, really.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
It's come down to the final 5 minutes. Must take the lead here. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Can he put them in front? And a goal at last! The fans will feel it was worth the long wait.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
It's full-time and Liverpool move on.
Well, in a very tight match, they just about deserved their win. But it certainly wasn't easy. They had to show a lot of character and determination at times. But they're through to the next round, and that's all that matters.
It was a good game, but there's only one reason to why we lost this game, and it was down to a certain person getting himself sent off the pitch. A certain Mr. Johan Bakayoko getting sent off was the reason to why we lost this game. And there he is, 1 match ban. Nonto's back from injury, which is good to see. And there's that manager reward we got for Manager of the Month. Apologies, best way to be with him. Alright, Crystal Palace at home next. They're 5th, so this is quite... They're 8th, and we're 2nd, so this is quite a big match to get us back up into 2nd. Get us back up into 1st, sorry. Let's do that and get another win on the road in the Premier League. And we do have our first 90 rated player in Embremo. Obviously, Bakayoko has been suspended for this match. So, Nonto will go back on the bench and we'll ease him back into the game. But yeah, let's carry on.
It's easy to see how, as a manager, he matches the DNA of the club. Everyone pulling in the same direction, and the fans can feel the synergy. Hello, and what a real pleasure it is to be with you from the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And don't be frightened by the fact that it's Halloween. We're hoping that there's a real treat in store for everyone today. It is Manchester United up against Crystal Palace.
Well, I was told my treat was having a day off. But actually, I'm pleased to be here because this should be a really good game.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And here's the Palace 11. Walter Benitez is the goalkeeper of choice. Harry Maguire plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And there we have it. The first half is underway. And United will get the throw in. Van de Ven. Florentino. And danger averted. Well read. Daichi Kamada. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Well-timed tackle. Florentino. And just wide of a target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
One man who's figured prominently in the newspapers in the run-up to this game has been Harry Maguire, up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer, a mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Oh, useful ball. Can they forge ahead? An incredible block.
What a block that was.
Encouraging stuff from United. Well read to put an end to that attack. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Covering tremendous ground here. And playing it through. Oh, tremendous block. Gordon. And he's through here. Oh, a magnificent save!
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line, and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
And a strong tackle. Noussair Mazraoui. That's good refereeing advantage. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And that will do it for the first half. The two teams cannot be separated. The emphasis on United, Stuart. How would you assess what they've done?
Well, that's another solid defensive display. We talked about it before the game, but they're just so hard to break down. But to win this, they must show a bit more quality in the attacking third.
Second half here at Old Trafford has commenced. Fran Garcia. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Good through ball. And Palace could get in behind the defence. Can he finish? But into the keeper's gloves. Van de Ven. Bruno Fernandes has it. Can he find the net? Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Crystal Palace facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent...
And still goalless here.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just can't break the deadlock here, can they?
Bruno Fernandes. Really good challenge. Fernandes. Wilfried Nyonto. Throw into Manchester United. Ferdi Kadioglu. Good-looking effort! Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. .20 to go. Harvey Elliott. Gordon. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Nyonto. Ferdi Kadioglu. And the cross goes in. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Adam Wharton. On to Mateta. Beautifully weighted ball. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there. Well, these fans are driving their team on here, but can United find a winning goal? Not long left now.
Yes, time to play it over. And clear behind for the corner. Will now make use of those substitute space. And over comes the corner. Not cleared away completely. This looks interesting. And an opening. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger. There to win it back. And playing advantage. Plenty of space for the Crystal Palace attack. Must take the lead here. Oh, denied by the post. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
And the referee blows for full time. The big headline here, defeat for United. Your assessment of the game?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Yes, indeed we do need to bounce back out. That's a bloody shame, man. Because now we've got Champions League football. And at Slavia Prague. In bloody Prague. Well, awful game in the end by us, as per usual. Okay, Bassey would like to leave the team. Isolate and sell. And Onyeka could be leaving too. Back to his old club, so that's fine by me. I'll let him do that. Okay. Osasuna wants him too, so that's fine. About the same money, so it doesn't really matter. So, Slavia Prague away. Osman starts today. Bassey's been isolated, so he's down to here. So Nonto will start. Ahmad takes the armband today. Diarra starts with Florentino, and then Lukiva and the Crocs will start with Hugh and Lemons. Right, let's head to Prague and let's win and make sure we get out of the Champions League into the playoffs section of this. Let's do it.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is league phase action from the UEFA Champions League. It's Slavia Prague up against Manchester United.
Well, if United play as well as they can, they should clinch a playoff spot. And overall, I think they just about deserve it.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, they're also playing with two wingers, which should mean an exciting game here. This will come down to which pair get the better of their fullbacks.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Well, had no intention of losing out. Could be troublesome. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, the away fans know they could have a bit of celebrating in their future. Will they make it into the playoffs?
Yeah, they have to block the other game out and just play at their best here. That's all they can do.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's opener with 8 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Delivered into the area here. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Can he put them in front? Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's certainly the player to watch. His goal tally has been excellent this season. He looks a threat whenever he gets on the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he adds to his tally again today.
And showing good game awareness. Florentino. Now, who can he play it to? Is it going to be? And a fine stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Fine cross into the middle. A very effective clearance. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? So the corner played into the box. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And just over the crossbar.
Well, good delivery and decent contact, but he just couldn't get over it, could he?
Doing everything possible to keep possession. Oscar Dorley. Couché. Can they take the lead? But then the commentator's curse comes into play. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Right, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because I believe, Alex, there's been a goal in the Dortmund game.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They're the first on the score sheet here with under 5 minutes left to play till half-time.
Chance here. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as we highlight him, you've got to say he hasn't been playing to his usual high standards in this game, Stuart. Normally so very composed.
Well, you can tell he's frustrated. He just can't impose himself on this game, can he?
So into the second half with these two sides locked together. Florentino. On to Hume. Gnonto. On the ball, Florentino. Plenty of support here. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Couché. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Always likely to be given as a foul. And this will be yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Oh, you'll have a go. That was going in.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Hipil. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Lacroix. That's a nice-looking ball. And a very fine save, reading the danger in the air.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Promising passage, but came to nothing. And United have it back. And so a corner it'll be.
They'll need to stay alert here.
Corner kick played in. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Fine cross into the middle. And denying them from point-blank range. An opportunity in the air for them. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Five minutes to go. Lucas Provo. And he stopped them in their tracks. Teammates available. Manchester United on the front foot. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So, on with the game. We wondered what it might take for the opening goal to be scored. We have our answer. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Well, really no complaints whatsoever about his performance in this game.
Well, he's the match winner, and deservedly so. He was outstanding today. He's great to watch when he's in this sort of form.
That is another brilliant win. All the way, it worked all the way to the end of that game as well, where we had to really wreak out a performance to get those points we needed. But in the end we did it, and I'm pretty sure we are through to the knockout stages now. If I go and check real quick. I mean, we are leaving the league stage of the Champions League, so I'm pretty sure we are going to be through to the knockout rounds of this. But yeah, there we go. We've done it. We've got through. We do have a few more games left, as Frank Onyeka will leave and join back Brentford next transfer window in literally 2 months. But yeah, for the rest of this league stage in the Champions League, we have Napoli, Legia from Warsaw, Galatasaray and PSG. And then we should be through. As long as we win the next 2-3 games, it should be fine. Because then we've got a really hard game against PSG, so I'm happy to sim this game, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. Boom. Yep, I'm happy to see him in this game. Yeah, 2-0 win. Mazraoui and Bruno Fernandes with the goals. Arsenal drew. Nottingham Forest won. So it's only us and Nottingham Forest going up further. Because now we're all 2 points away from Arsenal, and now we're level on points with Nottingham. We need to start winning more games to make sure we do finish above Nottingham Forest. Well, that means winning pretty much every single game we've got left. So, yeah. So, another game we should be able to sim and win. That's fine. Nothing much going to be changing there. It's only a draw. Oh god, that's not good. Okay. What did Nottingham Forest and Arsenal do? Is it going to show me? No. Because we have Napoli away now. Napoli away. Another game where we're going to play some reserves just to make sure they know that they are wanted. I'm going to play Osman. And then Bakayoko's back now, so obviously Ahmad as the man. I'll actually keep these three in. Change the back line a bit. Kadioglu and Garcia with Lemens. Bassi's going to have to come off there and put Tapsoba in. Right, let's finish the video off with a game in the Champions League stage against Napoli away at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona.
It takes a lot of courage to leave out one of your star players, but sometimes as a manager you have to take a stand and make a statement. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. It's Napoli up against Manchester United.
Well, a good performance by United should see them clinch a playoff spot, but they're going to need to play well. This won't be easy.
And that brings the attack to an end. The Napoli starting 11. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa plays alongside Scott Mc... Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Svensson. Svensson. Lobotka. It's with McTominay. High pressing and good high pressing. Florentino. Big chance. And United have the corner. Played over. Teammates in the middle. Wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Given away by Napoli. That's a good-looking ball. Chance to shoot. And firing it just wide.
Yeah, the keeper never really looked concerned, did he?
Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. It's one thing for a player to be declared fit, but is he really match fit? Well, in this case, the manager, Stuart, has given him the vote of confidence.
Yes, he has, and I think the injury can't have been that serious, otherwise he wouldn't be back so quickly. Let's hope he lasts the 90 minutes today.
It's a good Napoli move in the making. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Svensson. And making his move inside. Oh, a brilliant save!
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Will this corner bear fruit for them? And the short option preferred. Delivered into the area here. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and they go short just to get a different angle on the cross. And look at the pressure he was under there. It makes a very good header become an excellent one.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Garcia. United being afforded too much space. The cross is on.
Okay.
That's a great reaction save.
Over it comes.
No.
Problem solved for now. The outcome is a free kick here. There is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. The managers will now deliver their half-time team talk. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Pirlo. Promising as they look to level it.
All very good, but they need that killer pass.
Slight miscue in the final third. He's very much been the talk of the town going into this match. Back to face his boyhood club. An emotional experience for him,
Yeah.
you would think. But the fans have been very much in his corner.
Well, he may have moved on to bigger and better things, but he hasn't forgotten his roots. He's often praised
True.
the coach
You can just lift when it goes red.
his fans. He'll no doubt be hoping for a big impact today.
Oh.
Sandro Buongiorno. It's with McTominay.
I need to watch that. I need to watch it to see. Yeah.
There is. There was impending danger, but good defending. EA TV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to even now. It's Napoli facing Arsenal.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with
Ooh.
two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
That's kind of.
Time for a change then. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's
That is.
oh, what an opportunity.
That's got to be something, Owen. That has to be something, though.
Find themselves now level.
Well, we can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Yeah. But you never need to break, though. You.
Sandro Buongiorno.
Where through what?
Andre from
Hmm.
We always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Aston Villa.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium. And two very good teams.
It's definitely a pen.
Space to cross it. Can they set up a chance? He took the controls all the way. They were going to tumble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. There has been plenty of limbering up from
Yeah, at least.
and now both
It's at least a
sides
pen though.
personnel switches. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated.
It's
And Alex has a goal update to bring us from the Metropolitana. Alex keeping us right up to date.
quick one.
Continuing on the attack in the closing moments. It's still level here.
Can my disqualification in qualifying be removed?
Minimum of 1 minute.
Oh no.
Must take the lead here.
I spun out, I moved out the way of another driver, and then it disqualified me. But I moved out the way of another driver though. I'm putting this in here. I'm putting this in admin VC so everyone can do. Wait. You can see him moving out the way of another driver.
Over it comes. And the post denied him. And the referee brings the match to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take. Well, it was excellent.
Whoa. Wait, 1 sec.